right, my thoughts on Terrence Bud Crawford crossing paths with JARON Boots Ennis. My thoughts on it. A few people wrote me on it, and I read some of the stuff that y'all was talking about. And you want to know what I get from it? I get from it the same thing that you guys get from it. A picture's worth 1,000 words, and it's very telling. You know, that man wanted no eye contact with Terrence Bud Crawford, and wisely so, because if there was going to be any fronting, if there was going to be any barking, if it was going to be anything, which Crawford's reputation, as it has been documented and seen on screen, that if anything was going to be said, Crawford was going to handle that and did that right there. Okay, you'd have seen him almost give up the smoke to Derrick James. Terrence Crawford's not going to hold you up if you're going to be on some fronting stuff with him. You know what I'm saying? You can't play with his name. You can't front on him. You know what I'm saying? Especially while he's in the vicinity. He's not going to let that roll. So what JARON Boots Ennis did to me, for a guy playing his position, he did the right thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's avoid eye contact. You know, and like I said, body language will tell you everything. I mean, I don't think you need a body language master linguist or whatever to come in and break this down to tell you that his body language told him that he don't want no smoke with Terrence Bud Crawford. That's because the smoke with Terrence Bud Crawford is a facade that's only created for the overzealous Terrence Bud Crawford hater fans to you know what I'm saying, digest, regurgitate, and you know what I'm saying, spew all over the internet. That's not really for the real boxing fans, because we know what it is. You know, and everybody talk about how they want Terrence Bud Crawford to fight JARON Boots Ennis. Well, I beg to differ, because I don't see how everybody is so interested in Terrence Bud Crawford fighting JARON Boots Ennis when you guys are not interested in seeing JARON Boots Ennis fight his damn self. You know, just all in a nutshell. And you know that by him being in his hometown and only having 6 people show up to the press conference. That's what lets you know. So if it's all this interest in Boots, why is there's no interest in Boots when Boots just doing what Boots do? You see what I'm talking about? Which shows that he has no worth, and it's an empty road for Terrence Bud Crawford. But see, they want to use this gaslighting by saying Terrence Crawford is afraid. Even the people that say Terrence Crawford is afraid of JARON Boots Ennis, even they know that's a lie. They're trying to use the antagonistic feeling of calling somebody scared to try to get him to do something that they want him to do. You know what I'm saying? But they really have no interest in it, and they don't have no faith that JARON Boots Ennis can do this. The reason why I say that, because I told you before, JARON Boots Ennis is nothing but a parasite on Terrence Crawford's name. Yes, him and his father, they come across very cordial and humble, good dudes. You know what I'm saying? Nothing, you know what I'm saying? Nothing to say bad outside of that. But let's just be honest. They're building JARON Boots Ennis' name off of Terrence Bud Crawford. That's all it is. That's why when Terrence Bud Crawford walked past him, he didn't have no eye contact. He ain't had nothing for Terrence Bud Crawford. And if a picture ain't worth 1,000 words, let me put these 2 pictures side by side. This is what he act like when he seen Errol. And this is what he act like when he seen Terrence Bud Crawford, because Terrence Bud Crawford has already shut him down more than once. You know what I'm saying? On the live, you know what I'm saying, with Gilly and them, when he was up there fronting and talking all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Crawford pulled his coattail and exposed him. Like, dude, you up here fronting. You know what I'm saying? So if it was going to be any fronting, you know what I'm saying, right there when Terrence Crawford was passing him, Terrence Crawford's going to check that shit, and JARON Boots Ennis know that. So that's why he made a wise decision not to be grilling him, not to give Terrence Crawford any sign that he's coming at him sideways or anything like that, because Terrence Crawford will pull up on your ass, and he knows that. This picture alone lets you know that it is a facade. I don't know why y'all don't understand yet. It's no mystery. JARON Boots Ennis is a flashy, good little fighter, but he's just a flashy fighter, okay? He's limited, extremely limited. But you guys can't tell because of the flash and the people that they set him up against. Once again, matchmaking. It's no secret. He's 30-something fights in with no real names. You only move somebody like that when they have to be catered to. They have to be match made in order to look dominant. And they're using Terrence Bud Crawford's name to build him up. How do you know this? Do yourself a little project, okay? Type in JARON Boots Ennis' name in your YouTube search engine. Any interview with anything that you see pertaining to Jaron Boots Ennis, you're going to see Terrence Bud Crawford's name right next to his. You want to know why? Because beyond Terrence Crawford's name, nobody has no interest in nothing that he's talking about or he's doing. It won't generate any views. Nobody cares to see. Nobody cares to hear. It's the same thing that, you know, T.O.'s trying to do off Terrence Crawford's name. It's no different. This is the same thing. Every interview that you see with Jaron Boots Ennis or anybody talk about Jaron Boots Ennis, read the title. It's going to have Terrence Crawford name in it, because they know without attaching Terrence Bud Crawford name to Jaron Boots Ennis name, even on a content level, they know it's not going to move the needle. You guys not going to watch it, and it's not going to get that many views. So let me put Terrence Bud Crawford's name in here in order just to get you to click to be interested. The only interest in Boots is Terrence Crawford. If you take away Terrence Crawford's name out of Boots, what do you have? See, Boots is known for everything but doing what Boots is supposed to do. Okay? Boots is talked about because of another man. Boots is not talked about because of what he's doing. Because had he been doing something, well, he could have these interviews on Fight Hype. He could have this. You ain't got to be taking pictures with his daddy. You ain't got to have all your friends up here talk about, oh, he gonna do this to Crawford, he gonna do that to Crawford. No, he's not. And he has shown that time and time again. So I don't know why people still keep going for this. Even the people who advocate for this fight, yeah, he need to fight Boots, he need to fight Boots. Bull crap. You guys don't believe Boots can win. And what credit's going to come with beating somebody who hasn't done anything? Because once he beat Boots, what's his claim to fame? What is he going to say? You beat a who? Who did a what? Who fought a who? Who's done what? Nothing, 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 and nothing. And it's mighty funny, okay, that these same people want him to fight Jaron Boots Ennis, who hasn't done anything, yet he was accomplished and an undisputed fighter, and yet they saying he didn't deserve a shot with Errol Spence. You guys is just gaslighting. That's for the retarded boxing fans, the knee pad wearer fans. You know what I'm saying? The dudes is not really fans of boxing. The dudes is really fans of man. You know what I'm saying? You can say what you want, but I didn't lie about one thing. There ain't one interview, it ain't nothing on here on the internet about Boots that you're not going to see Terrence Bud Crawford name next to it. Because his name don't move the needle alone, because he hasn't really done anything to raise your eyebrow. The best thing you can do is trailer hitch him to Boots and keep having to fight the fighters that he fight. Now, what I don't hear people saying is, let's forget Terrence Crawford for right now. What can he do to make himself stand out besides swinging from Terrence Crawford's name? Who else can he fight? What other big moves can he do? Terrence Crawford is not the only boxer in boxing. So why don't y'all try to give him a quality name which will ring bells, which would make sense to making a fight like that? You guys not going to do it because he's really not that. And his people's not going to put him in there like that because they've been matchmaking him like that, because Jaron Boots Ennis has gaps that are not being closed. He is a limited fighter, and you guys won't find out till it's too late, just like you ain't find out when it's too late with Errol Spence, just like y'all ain't find out when it was too late with Deontay Wilder. Y'all always find out when it's too late, but boxing fans be telling y'all, but y'all knee pad wearers. That's the problem with the game. But like I said, if there was some kind of way that we could put him in there and make this stuff right and make it right in businessy, it don't got to make sense to just us as boxing fans. It's got to make boxing business sense. You know what I'm saying? Before we can even get to the pleasure of seeing fights just because we want to see guys fight. I understand that and I accept it. But beyond that, y'all just gaslighting, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like parasites on this dude now. You know, nothing more, nothing less. But a picture's worth 1,000 words, man. It ain't no secret that he don't really want the smoke. He's just using his name. Nothing more, nothing less. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.